Guys, the Christmas tree is going up. Today's actually a day of traditions for us. We always spend it together, we always put up the tree together, and we start it by getting out the house, having a lovely autumn walk, picking up some treats, chocolate and bits of hot chocolate, and then hopefully having a lovely lunch too. But we're going to take you along. I'm so excited for this year. Like most of our years previously, maybe the last two, we have a skip outside again. But that's all part of the fun now. When do you reckon we won't have a skip outside our house for Christmas?
2050?
We are feeling very full and very sleepy now. My dear Ollie is just going outside to clean our windows with a mop. I'll show you, because they're still a bit dusty from the skip. Isn't he such a sweetheart? The things we do for this Christmas tree. Although I feel like he's making it worse. I won't tell him that. This year we have upgraded our Christmas tree in our living room thanks to Balsam Hill. We went for the Nordman Fir 8 foot. So last year we had a 7 foot in here, didn't we?
Yeah, a little bit too short.
We thought we could go bigger. So we decided to go as big as we think we can this year. And it's just the most realistic trees I've been lusting after at Balsam Hill for a very long time. I got one of their garlands to try and like ease my way in. We're finally there.
That's good. Yeah.
So we're going to unbox her, show you what she's like. And it's the LED white lit one. So it's all already lit. So we don't even have to do that. Our job should be super easy.
Just gotta fluff it.
Fluff it.
We're pros at that. No.
Do you remember when you dropped the Christmas tree on me last year?
Oh yeah. Not all of it though, it's just part of it.
Let's not do that this year, hey? I'm so excited.
Got gloves.
Okay, yes, we've got our fluffing gloves.
I think we should put our gloves on.
Already?
Yeah. Should we read the instructions or should we just do it how we think?
Just do it how we think.
Lex, the lights on. Yeah!
Wow.
I think we need to come away from the window a little bit more.
Yeah. And it's up. So beautiful. I love the Nordman Fir because I think it's the tree that we would get normally, isn't it, from like a Christmas tree farm, Nordman Fir. And I like that it's got a few gaps to it. Here in the UK, we don't get those really thick Canadian trees. Like they just don't exist. So this really looks realistic here. And it comes with the most gorgeous pair of gloves so that you don't hurt your hands. It also comes with its own bag, and then it's got this cute little set here, which you have like spare lights in. Sweet little box of spare lights. And it was just so easy to put up, wasn't it? Like it just clicked into place, which was insane. So we are now exhausted. I'll show you from back here. Pretty tired, so we're gonna have a hot chocolate, marshmallows, cream, all the trimmings before we sit down. To be honest, I always love a tree when it's just lit like this. There's something so beautiful about the simplicity of the tree. I don't want to go too overboard this year. Not that we ever do. I mean, we never had enough decorations to be able to go overboard. Our tree skirt, didn't fit. I didn't think it would, but we have another one that opens up and closes with a clasp, which will pop around it. Right, hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. A lovely subscriber sent me this from Chococo, where she works. It's delicious. In fact, we've had nearly all of it. It's so delicious. We're popping it in our Velvetizer. We've just been sat here looking at the tree saying how beautiful she is. She's so beautiful, isn't she beautiful? We're gonna start with the decorating now. All of our decorations are collected over the years. We don't change our tree each year. It's like more of a traditional thing that we buy them and bring them out each year and love seeing them again. Though we do have a few new ones from Balsam, which I'll show you some lovely stars to put on them. And we're also gonna open up present from Ollie's godmother.
Jenny, she came over the other month or two ago.
Yeah, a month
And she
ago.
left them with us. She said you can't open them until Christmas tree goes up.
No, she didn't say that.
Didn't she?
She
What
said
did she say?
it's a Christmas present, but it's something that you want to open before Christmas.
Okay.
She lives in Canada, by the way. So that's why we've got these now. So we're going to open it up as a treat today. I've been dying to open it. It's like, you can't give me Christmas presents early because I have no self-control to not open them. Is it a decoration?
The decorations.
Oh, that is so lovely. I thought it might be something for the home. That is so lovely. It lights up. Oh, how beautiful is that? It's like a snowy scene with a snowman and trees. Warm LED.
There's some fairy light wire. So we can put that around in one of our candles or
Yes.
something.
I'm so glad that we opened it
It'd be really
today. It'll be so nice
Today
to get
is
this out all the time.
Christmas decoration day.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? See, this is the best thing about Christmas, is having things that friends or family or you pick over the years, and then the memories.
Yeah. Get out year after year. Thank you, Jenny.
If you're watching. They have cute stars on them. Actually, these could look beautiful in our room on the fireplace.
Oh yeah, because we need some lights
On the
for that,
mantle,
don't we?
yeah.
Oh,
But we
nice.
don't have any batteries. That was a rookie error.
And they've got a timer.
There's something so magical about the Christmas tree. I just feel immediately festive putting it up. We brought all of our boxes into the dining room this year in hope that we could control the mess a little bit. It's not working. Living room's already a tip. That's fine. It's part of the process. So we're going to take in the bits that we need, because obviously when we lived in a flat, we only decorated one room. We had one tree, one room. That was it. Now we've collected a lot more things. We've got garlands and wreaths and bits for all over the house. So we put it all in here, and this is going to be the room that we sort things out from. So we've just got to pick out all of our living room stuff. Hopefully it's something easily. I'm here getting the decorations out. Guess what Ollie's doing?
Bigs and blankets.
And eating chocolate.
Oh yeah, and some chocolate.
These are our Renault boots for a bit of reality there. And this is what this one looks like inside. So this is the really useful boxes. That's the brand. They do wrapping paper ones, Christmas decoration ones. This one comes in a set of 3, so it's 3-tiered. I've already started getting some of those out, and it's really, really useful because it protects them really well, and it's just really nice to be able to see them when you get them back out. So we've laid out all of our decorations which we think are going on this tree this year. As I said, we've collected them, but I will try and link what I can below and talk through where we've got some of them. So I don't know, hopefully it might give you some kind of ideas. So these were from the White Company. Our friend Alice got us this one last year. These are from Vienna, unfortunately, Christmas markets. The White Company again under there. These I will link, I say every year. This is my absolute favourite, it's such a gem. This one along with this one hidden under here. We got from Harrods, but I'll link the lady below. She just does the most gorgeous kind of like jeweled decorations. I actually don't like sparkle throughout the year or really in my interiors at all, but when it comes to Christmas, such a magpie. These are from Anthropology, R-O and L. These here are George Jensen. We got given this one last year, which is when we got engaged, the 12th of the 12th, 20, O and L. We bought this one on our engagement trip. Do you remember what that glassware shop was called? It was in Padstow.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's a really lovely mistletoe. The bike, I think, came from Canada, didn't it, Ollie, unfortunately?
Yes.
And then these are George Jensen again. We've got our, can't see it, but that one says 2020 and 2021. This one came from Harrods again, didn't it, Ol? The one that's like a jewellery box.
Yes.
I think that one was Harrods. And then, again, that was Christmas market trip. We got these from the range last year. These from the White Company. I think this one came from the range. These here were all from Neptune. So the glass ones here. And then these really big ones here were all from Neptune. So all these are kind of like hidden. And then these here are the ones that we picked up this year from Balsam. They're just like that gorgeous tone because they're not too gold. I love that they're like kind of like snow tinted. And then these are also from Neptune. And then the other ones from Balsam with these gorgeous stars. I love stars again this time of the year. And they come in a set. There's 4 designs. So there's this one. Oops, I'm tangling them all up. This one here and this one. And what I love about these is that they come with really big ones too. And if you don't particularly like a tree topper, we got this one a few years back, which you just kind of like slip into the tree. And I feel like you could do exactly the same with these. In fact, I might leave some of these for our other trees, the bigger ones, because I think they're lovely as toppers. And we don't really have much of a rule with our tree, to be honest. We always fluff it, and we do put in a few picks, which we started doing last year, just those white ones. And then when we start with the biggest decorations through to the smallest, and just have fun, basically. All Ollie does is eat. He's also got some pigs and blankets to enjoy for the festivities. And we're gonna crack on. I'm gonna jump. Okay.
Limber up.
Why did we make this tradition? It's like the worst tradition ever.
It's not really that hard.
Oh no, you're making it worse. I'm gonna have kids just so that I don't have to do this this year.
I'm just got my face in the tree though.
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good. Are we good?
Is it a bit low?
It's a bit wonky. No, it's supposed to be that low. Good morning, guys. Sorry I fell asleep last night, but today I'm gonna finish off a few things in this living room. It's not gonna be fully finished off, and I'm gonna tell you why. I always add things in through the season. We're quite early on right now, and so I want to put some natural things in the room. Probably won't do that until the beginning of December. So my focus today is going to be to build the base for the garland that goes over the fireplace, so the mantle. This one again is from Balsam Hill. I'm going to link everything that I've mentioned below, and it is so beautiful because it has such a mixture of different foliage. So it's kind of like got the fir leaves like the tree, and then it's got these lovely white yellowy berries, and the leaves, which when it's all put together and it's lit, it really brings it to life. And I love these little lights on them. You can also timer these, so we'll definitely have them on timer, so they'll come on fine. And this is just the best way to do a kind of like dramatic fireplace display, so that you get most of the bulk with the faux foliage. So I thought for now, to take you guys through it, maybe I'd go and see what I can find in the garden to kind of forage and pop a few of those bits in it. But then you'll probably see this later on in a video in December, but definitely in the home tour. I'll be doing a Christmas home tour again this year, so you'll see the totally finished living room then. So as you can see, this garland is really full and really long, so I really want to do some kind of like draping effect with it. Right now I've just put them onto the hooks, so the main piece of the garland, the main wire that kind of like strings all of the little pieces along, is hooked over those hooks, and that's what's holding it there at the moment. I think I'm going to use some zip ties, because I basically decided to put the hooks the furthest back towards the wall, because then I could use zip ties to bring it out if I needed to, whereas if I'd put it in the middle, you can't go backwards. Does that make sense? So I've gone as back as far as I can, and then I can ease it as far forward as I need it to. So I think to make it look a little bit more natural, right now I don't know whether it's looking a little bit too pinned, so I'm gonna maybe just bring it out a little bit, maybe about that much, with a zip tie. Christmas is well and truly here. Our living room is feeling so festive. I'll give you a little look around. So as you come in, I haven't done too much to the console yet. We have our little white houses, which I love, down below, and also these trees here. These came from Nakuku last year. I kept the arrangement very similar to what it was. I feel like this would be lovely swapped out with something fresh, closer to the time. But for now, this is perfect because the hellebores kind of like ties in all of the colours around the room. And then I actually think the garland is just such a showstopper in this room. Dare I say it, like as much as the beautiful tree. But obviously the tree has its beautiful place in the bay window, and it can be viewed from outside, which I love. But as this is the centerpiece of the room, I just think it just really ties it together. I went off of the theme of burgundy a little bit last year, and I wanted to pick it up again because our room has a lot of burgundy in it anyway. I just think it suits this time of the year beautifully. I decided to do a bow on one side, which is a little bit different. I think I could have had something a little bit thicker, but is what I had right now, so maybe I'll change that later on. And I put our stockings to one side. And then what I did is I kind of like centered the colour and the flowers in the middle. I feel like this is something that if it was real, florists would do, because obviously the flowers are quite expensive and they don't stay as long. So I feel like they'd probably just shape it around the middle. So I've added to the garland a few berries and hellebores, and also these, which you guys may have noticed from my autumn arrangements, which are dried. And it just gives a little pop of colour. But the lovely thing about this is that the garland, I'm going to be honest, it's enough in itself. It's absolutely sensational. It looks so real, and it just gives such depth. It's got a lot of textures in itself. I actually haven't put anything towards the bottom, so there's no little real bits or other faux additions towards the bottom, so that kind of shows you what it's like naturally. And I think this is lovely because obviously we'll have this garland for years and years and years to come now, and what we can do is we can kind of like change it up just with a few little tweaks. Maybe we can have a different colour one year, or we can place it differently on the mantle. Yeah, just really, really love this one and how it's gone on. Excuse the fact that these don't have candles in them yet. I still need to source some candles, but I thought pillar candles along here would be really, really beautiful. When they're lit at night, it kind of like twinkles on the mirror. I love having candles up there. You can see the tree reflecting in the mirror too. And then I've just popped some candles down here. And Balsam Hill have quite a few sales this time of the year. I'm pretty sure they do a really good one for Black Friday. I bought a garland from them 5 years ago that I think I mentioned in this video. It's the one that I've used on this mantelpiece before. I'll put a picture up here, and I'll also link that one below because I love that one too. But the sales are amazing, and to be honest, it just makes them an absolute bargain because the quality of their items are just insane. They're really, really beautiful, and it's also something that if you're busy this time of the year, if you're working, if you have families, there's a lot going on anyway, present buying, you know how hectic it is. Sometimes you just don't have the time to do the decorating and to be able to get in the new foliage and lots of different pieces. Just by putting up this garland on its own, it'll look amazing. Same with the trees, so I'm pretty sure the trees will also be going in the sale. We have the Nordmann fir in the 8 foot, and I just want to show you the colouring and the branches. So it's got the really realistic branches towards the edge, and then, to be honest, you can't even really see, but right inside, you've got this kind of branches here, which just kind of like fill it out a little bit. Because ours is in the bay window, it obviously has a lot of light shining through it, but even with that, the tree looks so beautifully full. And we really love a simplistic tree, so we haven't gone too overboard. The only ones we've added this year are from Balsam Hill, the Lovely Stars, and also this set here, which I'll also link below. Oh, and if you're in Ireland, they also ship to Ireland now, which is amazing. I must say, I feel a little like Mrs. Claus today, dressed in my red dress, matching my Christmas living room. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm feeling so festive now, and I have so many more Christmas videos coming up, which I'm so excited for, and I hope that you guys will join me for. If you are new, do make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss them, and give it a thumbs up to let me know that you liked it. I hope you're all good. Have you guys decorated your Christmas tree yet? Is it out? When are you going to be putting it up this year? I'd love to know who was the earliest to put it up. Anyway, see you guys soon.